whatever you say or whatever you do in the public domain, right, in a court proceedings, should always reflect, right, in the court of law as well. But then you see, courts, the learned justice 102.7 Emmanuel ruling 39 pages, but we are going to stick to the application on the matter of which she ruled upon. Also, an application for stay of proceeding pending appeal filed on the 21st of May 2024. 2. Motion on notice for an order of inquiry into the conduct of the AG. B. An order of mistrial in the instant criminal proceedings. C. An order of injunction to restrain the prosecution from any further prosecution of the instant criminal proceedings pending the determination of the applicant's motion for mistrial. And an order of stay of proceedings in the instant proceedings pending applicant's motion for mistrial pursuant to Article 12 Clause 1, Article 19 Clause 1, 2, C and E, Article 33 Clause 1, Article 88 Clause 1 and 3, Clause 1, 3 and 4 of the 1992 Constitution, and or the inherent jurisdiction of the courts. However, the stay of prosecution, which I keep page 17 the learned justice is making it clear, say, so far as this issue, there's not like stay of prosecution, because your lawyers have started with the cross-examination of the accused three, the A3, that is Richard Ekman. So in this case, you come stay of prosecution, it cannot hold. So in this case, you have to dismiss it. And another one to restrain the prosecution, which is chapter 17, from any further way. It cannot be so, because Article 88 Clause 3 says any procedure or matters of the I make it kind of no obiante, so that person million maybe I can say maybe Melkoti. How about check Article 88 Clause 3? Also, the Attorney General shall be responsible for the initiation and conduct of all prosecution of criminal offences. It's where President Akufo-Addo and NDC, John Mahama the Constitution of Ghana. So the learned AG, the Attorney General, is the responsibility to initiate and conduct of all prosecution of criminal offences. In this case, you cannot try to, like I said, restrain the prosecution from further in any instance of this one. Then it cannot hold as well, because Article 88 Clause 3 so every prosecution lies in his bosom. What I say. I don't know about the last one soon. The Mestra. Mestra. Ade. Today, is it because of the audios which Jakba has made, of which there's a mistral or what? AG or the learned justice also ebonugui. But this all clearly shows that means the laws of the land is working, because the count of this particular winner, it clearly shows the charges which was being leveled against the A1, that is Honorable Dr. Atu Kisley, Atu Forsen. It clearly shows one. The willfully causing financial loss to the state is also important here. They need to decide on it. And the second one is the misapplying of the public property. It's also because Ninian was being based on authority. What I say? It was being based on authority. Also, willfully causing financial loss to the state, to the republic, contrary to Section 179A3 of A3A of the Criminal Offences Act 1960 at 29. That is the first count. The third count is willfully causing financial loss. The same section. You know, the particular offence. Also, case at between August 2014 and April 2016 in Accra, in the Greater Accra region of the Republic of Ghana, willfully caused financial loss of 2.37 million euros to the Republic by authorizing irrevocable letter of credit valued at 3.95 million euros to be established, out of which payment amounted to 2.37 million euros were made to BC General Training Limited of Dubai for the supply of vehicle purported to be ambulances without due cost and authorization. Which again the same thing, statement of real frequent. Also, between August 2014 and 2016, Accra in the Greater Accra, woefully caused financial loss of 2.3 by intentionally causing vehicle purported to be ambulances to be supplied to the Republic by the general. Now 5 no year, count 5 in the statement intentionally misapplying public property contrary to Section 1, Clause 2 of the Public Property Protection Act 1977 SMCD 140. Say public officer. Also, at between 2014 and 2016 Accra in the Greater Accra, intentionally misapply the sum of 2.37 million euros being public property by causing irrevocable letter of credit agreement to be established against the budget of the Ministry of Health in favor of BC for the supply of vehicle purported to be ambulance without due cost and authorization, with the filing of a nollie prosequi in respect of accused to, that is Dr. Sylvester Animi agency because of the hair alternative. He should be out of the case. Count 2 and 4, of which he was subject, have not been moot. That means because of the hair health, count 2 and count 4 has not been moot. That means there's no among touch because the man in question is not there to answer. It's count 2, count 4. It's talking about what the market can in the show. What's in here? This shows yes, there has been a woeful causing financial loss to the state and a intentional misapplying of public property. With regards to the audio, the learned justice of the High Court, I can just say, this is not a premises for me to decide on the audio. This is not a premise for me to decide. You can go to the legal counsel. For that one, they have the jurisdiction to decide on this particular issue. But for me, after listening to 10 times, I don't see any form of the learned IG trying to induce. The word is induce or suborn the witness to testify against on Arthur Forson. It's what you know. One, the audio which was being played by the NDC. Yes, advice on you know perfectly well it cannot work because check Article 88 Clause 3 in terms of initiation and the conduct of all prosecution of criminal offences lies in the bosom of the learned Attorney General. So in this case, all resisting from this particular issue, then that means in terms of the law governing that particular portion has been abused. But what am I saying? Because today, the word that's plea bargaining, which in the Criminal and Other Offences Act 2000 at 1021, actually say plea bargaining is a tool in terms of criminal way proceedings, because if maybe to reduce certain sentence which will be given to you, and if plea bargaining is good, then that means why are you trying to learn it? It's honor. Most of the legal brains, like I said, they have a problem with this, and the learned judge in that way has made the work of the AG in one way or that be look like say in this particular issue because of the recordings in India. In my sermon, in Ayamiase said today, upon all the four applications which was being filed by Dr. Atuke Siliforsen, Yamiadrum. On the 6th of June 2024, the learned justice of the High Court of Ghana has dismissed all way for it to be. The counsel for the AG is now trying to cross-examine the accused or the accused three, that is Richard Dagba, on this issue. So in this case, everything. So now it is clearly shown, or it's clearly indicated in its case here, this case will continue to the time a final verdict is being made, or whether or not Arthur Forson and the Chadakba has caused financial loss to the state, and whether or not A1 has intentionally misapplied public property or not, all lies in the bosom of the court to decide. So we are all waiting for the final verdict to be given.
I think it was July 31st.
That's what we are hearing.
Yeah, that's July 31st.
No final verdict.
The final verdict. Okay, Abeka, me da say. Ben, ambulance saga.
Minia. Nya mi adaroma manko prison da. Nya mi adaroma manko prison. I'm sure say also one copy da. Minia also may sure say one copy da. I mean Bible also say you mo be an copy. Oh your life. But I
guess a hospital.
It's a hospital. But BBC I'm either intentional or non-intentionally, no. I have been locked. Yeah, locked up no. At a crime. Okay, just for one day. And I'm aware that later I got to know that. Meanwhile, I said them, yeah, locked up no. Charlie, and you pass say won ko betimi atena fi edem from adopa ekonyumre ebra ko babia but once the about trim say the door has been locked, you have nowhere to go, no minia you know which prison for anybody. Sometimes I ask myself that excuse my word though dear night me ba a penny form so mad that the year and the drive the desire say me on call them at Michelle Mumasa. That is personal. Okay? And choices will be bokronwa yanjano sa. But let's ask ourselves this question. Ato forcing or bokronana. Ana okunipa. Ana wiadie. Because all that the MPP were saying is that okay, your ambulance is bear 200. Now, up to force and I lady at that particular time. Now, documentation, which I say, okay, or my your friend say letter of credit without due course and authorization. They say, Yamano, that authorization. Authorization is two things. Either Parliament Bemao authorization and or boss as the Minister of Finance authorization. Okay, so the case was at court, and we saw Japa, who is the third accused. Onuna Kratano letter of credit no, the demand no or the co bank the codiscano. And Japa was in the box. Until the letter no children say, oh, Saletano, or stamp be or so now, or say a stamp also, stamp the free, or say a free minister no. Until sa stamp no, a minister no kuana, or betimia at the atuso. The moment as a stamp also no, it means you have the authorization from the minister. Without that stamp, and ya dear Bank of Ghana betimia release as a scan. Until say sa stamp no any document no so, and ya dear or the call. Your friend is a Bank of Ghana, bet me a man of Saskano. Ohona or Dami, sorry, that is the Attorney General. So, your friend is saying, like, what Pesce or Kabi Emma A1, that is Ato Forsen. And it brought a lot of here and there. Ohona, that pass away. So, that be my man can and send back. Say, or Dami Pesce or Chelsea, me, my Pesce, my Casa, Emma Ato Forsen. I'm here to defend myself. I'm not here to speak for anybody. Now say a person can, okay, say a person can, my man can't throw. Oh, my man can't throw, we are saying now. Oh, damn it. What friend me so many times at odd hours? A catch let me say, men casa say, men casa say, men casa say, men casa say. Say, oh, pese, young mufi, our quarter, you pay a mufi, our court. Oh, damn it, eh, or can some be brace or could me say men yes, or damn it a dean, or damn it a lawyer. Okay, lawyer, the first thing I also protect no integrity, especially if you are on the case. So be a person my you saying now who say you don't have the integrity. The first thing you're supposed to protect is the integrity. Until your big cast and go so sir, now you no clear. Okay, oh, I was so in a court for a cartoon say some more can no clear, but damn ye dean. And the court said, Asema Jakpakano, let it be admitted. Let it be what? Admitted. And it is a court no jitum. So far, Krata I court hand and then Ghana ha court no and then Ghana ha no. Let's say, Odami, influence Japa. That is what Japa said at court, and it has been admitted
by
the court. And Odami Antimi Ankahwe. Is that okay? So what Japa said at court, that Attorney General was contacting him at odd hours, arranging to him that I want to jail Ato Forsen. Nti buamena can say, you know, Odami Antimia a contest is hard there. Nti it has been admitted court atum. Nti after that, no. Now Odami started the people started about out. First statement, no, almost say baby. Another statement be almost say they only met at no brother be or yeah Supreme Court judge a fear. When the NDC said they are going to play a tape, and the NDC played a tape, it was not that meeting, it was rather a phone call. It means meetings, several meetings. No, I am part. Minia, my man can say, Attorney General and Minister of Justice, no, positions me no na kabum. Okay, Attorney General, when I the head of the attorneys. Attorneys na ye obia was share law. What the law juma. Man for a bit me cause Christian law, but he's not an attorney because he's not a lawyer. He's not. Until you are the head of the lawyers. Until the head of the lawyers must know the law. And I'm not say me manyasem, okay? Say me manyasem. Na me fa lawyer. What it means is that I don't know the law. Until be a fasem numbiano. You should contact my lawyer, not me. It is wrong in the first place, whatsoever, for any lawyer to have a meeting, whether on phone or in person, okay, with Obia or you accused a brand new because obet me am a problem. It is against the ethics of the legal profession. Say, me manyasem, my lawyer. Now to me see me your lawyer no to me see me kwa me ko anye wona am lawyer. Ope so see me or so see me na me lawyer. If the attorney general, the head of the lawyers, okay, any way that is against the ethics of somebody who is supposed to be the number one protector of the ethics of the law. When you say it is against the ethics of the law, now what to me see a victim of a case on phone or in person or even in the Supreme Court judge's house, a brand new lawyer account, it is that one alone. Okay, I was saying Odami resigning as attorney general. Before you go to Minister of Justice, I was saying you have to make sure justice prevail. Me, when they combine the attorney general, because attorney general, it is not supposed to be political. Attorney general, no, you are the head of the lawyers. To me, it's not supposed to be political. So combining them, no. I don't really agree with it. Okay, the Minister of Justice, as for that one, is political. So almost say when I am Minister of Justice, I was actually Ghana had you now when I was where my prayer juma. It is say yet to me I cannot call them say what to me a coach will be say your friend saying one year. But and he didn't see anything wrong with it 1 year, but he bet me aji doctor's report so so that's something about me achima. That alone, it means you are teaching people how to lie, and that is perjury. That is perjury. And those things have been admitted at court. Whatever they are saying outside the court, it doesn't matter to the court. As whatever the NDC, the MPP, the Supreme Court, the Minister of Justice, and the Attorney General Department are saying no. Okay, that is not under an oath. What is under an oath? No, and then they say, Yakrisi Odami, that he is trying to influence And somebody said that there was no influence. Even calling me a night before the case, say, hello, it's the same person, my child, Christ, an influence. Calling me, oh, I just want to greet you. It's an influence. Attorney General, a big man like that, calling me in the morning to tell me that, oh, how are you? It's an influence. Before we go to the court, it's an influence, big one. So, Passy, Minister of Justice, let me influence somebody so that you give an account in a way that will favor him. What justice are you serving to the people? And sometimes I ask myself, what is our interest? But what is this? So in summary, if it is cash, and yes, Ghana, we want to save the country money, is that not it? Yeah, per se, we want to save money for the country. Meanwhile, the 2.3 million that you are talking about, pounds that you are talking about, the company provide the cash, no. Okay? The cash are here. Most say, your friend is saying, empty way. I say, okay, let me pay back the money and get my thing back. We need dollars, we need pounds at this time. Paul said that behold, you don't want to save the money for the country. Your interest is just that somebody, and you say, oh, we are scout, just that he added the process so that bet me anya 200 ambulances no. What interest and this is nipano. Was your them that is all your interest. One time you run call them. Do you know if you never put them that is your interest? The money, the people who you pay the money to say, okay, take the money, let me take my goods away. I can see you are not interested in them. We said, baby, let me say you penny for no be on. Or say, I know money, and I Ghana be the king now, boom, back. What is no? Your mouth be a boom, 10 strokes. We need money in this country. Okay. The things are there. Do you know that the cash has been there for about 7 years now?
Yeah, empty ambulances.
Okay, let's say they're empty.
Oh, yeah,
no problem. Ambulance be anywhere. Most of them, some of them, no, Niamanu be better me awomu. Okay, but even the France way or my media okra at the buy no special. Anna consent there no. Not everything was fixed inside. No. So you okay? Let me finish. Let me even agree that everything was fixed inside because I don't want debate, but I know the truth. Maybe it doesn't know. Let me even say, you you can decide that you want fixing the man in our room. You can also decide that you have car no bra so that you're fixing the man. Not your brother fix your house so that everything will be solid. Do you know that Nema or say fix your ambulance mono? I was port for 7 years now. Do you know that? Because you're interested to just arrest somebody. Okay, what say one pair there no problem. Sika di mameno. Are you ready? Faniamano mepeniamano na mefa skanu mao. So that's something entrance. What's it tintina? Obi kunun kodemu. Obi ban kodemu. Obi papa kodemu. You dey born in here. Hey, this was na bere mu musa.
Kodemu no leave there.
This was na kodemu na bere mu musa.
Wana wo kan isa batini.
Obi papa kodemu. On na your interest.
Obi anka so ngo dey.
So ntala na sakata.
Ambulance na wo kan makwa ko he. Ambulance bi ho aye fafu. Ebi ho aye mfa fafu.
Oyeba.
Me kwa na minimum ambulance bi afafu.
Oyeba.
Yeah.
Oyeba. Oh, to was here. What can say we?
For what na Jessica o se umpe. O pa se obi papa ko dem.
Time for class.
Oyeba.
Ma be camera.
Oyeba no kwase. Me nua we. A small can. Wan ka hwe.
Na wo ka bi. Na wo ni so ka bi.
Oyeba. Wa ka hwe.
Ka wo te kra. Kai.
Wan ka hwe.
No ka dey.
Otutu papa so.
Wa kasa 40 minutes.
Na 40 minutes bisa say me ba Oyeba. Share what's in authorization of letter of credit? It has to go to parliament. It has let me finish here. Or the minister. Remember, it's in authorization of a letter of credit. It has to go to parliament and the minister. Or minister, or the boss. Oh, you are talking about square listening to you.
Only Macho Jan Maninkasa. Young Quabecan.
Oyeba.
We have more them.
Oyeba, what kind of facts of the case, Anna? What kind of fact of the case?
The
fact is
What is
wait, who can say no ye din tie mani me o wi memoirs be mu ai yambutre we are short o.
What can the fact of the case Anna? Cabinet gave an approval that they should sign a letter of memorandum between the Minister of Health and Minister of Finance. And the credit arrangement was agreed between the Islamic Bank of Ghana and the government of Ghana through the Ministry of Finance. In April 2015, the Parliament approved the procurement of 200 ambulances has been approved and agreed upon. And in this way, this is how the money will be paid. With the first 50 consignments in the bar, and you will be paid 3.7 million euros. That is, upon all the specification, according to the agreement among us saying, or the bar need to as Canamo. Yes, I say. So why is in this case 3.7 million euros? According to the win or the 30 by 150 amba, I didn't know who to that amount of money. That is what section 179A ECA willfully causing financial loss to the state. Because the agreement say the first 50 consignment you pay. The second 50 consignment you pay till the time all the 200 million fully specified according to what has been detailed in the agreement. At first, Oyana one year. Again, I see the age was quite when Japan in this case, the burden of proof in this criminal case lies in the bosom of the Leonard AG. If a person who's a case, the essence is the AG. It's the agent why dear or better the case. Because and yes, civil assembly where criminal assembly account. The law of the land article 88 clause 3 said agents shall be responsible for the initiation and conduct of all prosecution of criminal offences. So if the AG is quiet when Jakpa was making his statement, then that means you don't know, because in law the burden of proof of every criminal cases lies in the bosom of the prosecutor. And in this case, who's the prosecutor? Yeah, the Leonard AG. I know again. Yes. The court has admitted the issue in terms of the recording. But enemy cultural. The tape will not form part of the ruling in the substantive case. Because the tape, because Tama, I to force the state of claim Wakenkai. Japan is state of Wakenkai. Because one first or that tape to say, or the mechanic evidence.
The lawyers ready now, Makinkai.
Thank you. That is why it will form part of the case. But this issue came in as a result of the 4 application which was being filed by the first accused, which is Honorable Dr. Kesin Atoforsen. So the case, the tape will not form part. It's a hutia. Who can carry the offense? The Leonard Justice now. O make emphasis blue. In page 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, Kankai say yes. Upon 18, number 10 times, there was no form of inducing or summoning the witness to testify against Atoforsen. But in terms of the only jurisdiction that can decide on this issue is the event saying the legal counsel. If in case you see the Leonard AG has gone against the legal rules now, then you go to the legal counsel to decide on this. For me, what is level is count 1, count 3, count 5 on the median so the same way. So your emphasis you're making left, right, center to the extent also is a desire and the wish of the government in power to prosecute Atoforsen. There's no way if you are so bad, undi money and don't commit a crime. Nobody. It's all about me tell me the money, me go problem, me go cobia, or by James or go to mana. What be that? Or me the money you, me go we are you. So you say the mindset, and you say, I like how the Leonard justice. Okay, carry the 39 pages out. What to say? Yes, indeed. And then even your own national communication director was okay. He was happy with the judgment being delivered by the learned justice. In this case, your national communication officer has agreed to the fact that the judgment which was being given is in the right direction. So if you are trying to tell us that it's our desire to prosecute Atufo, then I don't understand you. The issue is whether there was a willful financial loss to the states, and also whether it was an intentional misapply of public property. That is the substantive case of which is being going to be determined. So your hula balloons, left, right, center with no basis and way or because if you really understand what you are saying, because after all, I'm not sure I've been able to sit down and read all the 39 pages ruling which was given by because to that kind of if a letter of credit is being approved by Parliament or was letter of credit. Hey. You said authorization of letter of credit is done by Parliament or the boss. You understand? Okay. Did you say that or you didn't say that?
Finish again.
Did you say that or you didn't say that?
Me say without authorization, whenever they say that, okay, you have procured something without authorization, two things. Either Parliament has not authorized you, or the boss you are working under did not authorize. There are two things. That's what I was saying. Meanwhile, let me even take the understanding of the MPP.
Don't take the understanding of the MPP. MPP has not done that. Take the understanding of your national
your understanding.
No, don't take my understanding. Just speak to your issue.
I will not talk.
Just speak to the issue. And stop using me as your emphasis.
To his understanding.
Don't use me as your emphasis. Speak to the issue on your own. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay. To what people, the MPP so far has...
Don't use the MPP.
Are you the MPP?
Don't use the MPP. Don't use the MPP. I'm here representing you. Don't use MPP. Use your own emphasis.
But what the MPP has made us understand here, you can't stop me from saying what I want to say. From what the MPP has made us to understand on this particular platform, Atufo, Ghana for Yina Montie, Kasa for Yina Montie, Atufo one we are baby.
Now be okay Atufo say you are there.
But I say.
I said nobody said it. What we are there.
Obianka said we are.
So let me talk lah.
No, that's not that. Just talk.
Obianka said Atufo say aye for we baby awa.
Let me finish.
The mom did not more can say eh.
What's the financial loss to the state?
What is that?
Obey video.
Eti Bonia wa yemi say. Now you were 24 ambulances over the whole Ghana. I buy an agency of Bekra 200. But you Bekra in badges of 50-50. Until so first 50 no bar according to what the MPP has to say.
Don't tell us MPP.
Is that
according to what the MPP have to say?
Don't say MPP. MPP is not the one.
According to what the MPP have to say on this platform this morning. What the MPP communicator has to say on this platform this morning.
But what is it me I'm saying?
What you are saying, you didn't bring any document. You are just speaking from away. You didn't give me any document. So what you have to say on this platform?
Have you read the ruling? Have you read the ruling? Have you read the ruling?
What the MPP have to say on this platform this morning is that you say company no at the first 50 ambulance brand you're trying to cut 3.7 million pounds.
Yeah, pounds and euros.
Euros. You don't know that it's not a statement.
Read it.
I'm presenting my case.
Read it. He said read it. There's no document.
So to the MPP on this platform, you have 50 strengths of task back 4. In the first one about now 30. Omaji say 30 ambulances about. Now company no and here skakakra. And Atoforsin led them to procure 2.3 billion. Okay.
2.37 billion
euros. So Atoforsin led them to procure that money. And yes, it's kind of banner. So don't bet me a clear, or my bet me because I'm almost a bocagakra. And in the born in the say, cast no. Okay, what the cast to be abba. Okay, my interest can be mamu, so don't bet me I could the rest of them abba. The born here no or say, Obi Papa, Obi Ba. Assuming you are the brother of Atoforsin this morning. Now you see what is happening. The born here, you know,
Atoforsin
okay, you want to save the country in future.
Go and read section 196.
You want to save the country in future, and you are proud. You don't have, and Wosu, you are proud that because he has helped them, so that part payment can be given to them, so that they can bring the rest of the goods and to uncle them. Ambulance, so that okay,
ambulance street.
Okay. So that you can be part of the ambulance, so that you can go and bring the rest of them. No? That's the first in the morning. No?
Is that the arrangement? Was that the arrangement?
Yes, no.
Was that how the arrangement was being done?
And they are looking at your face on the TV, and they are saying that who can't and necessarily one year be that this cannot be. This cannot be na koko clear one year be that. And the born in the say, oh, cannot do that. Oh, what is that? No, they are and they are happy that somebody who is trying to save the country, you know, and you're happy about it. No, don't forget that bet me at watch now. Don't forget it.
Okay, say case will be to Chachu.
Let me say, hey, it is what you are saying. No, listen. Mameka, it is what you are saying. So, I'm a country, no, to save the country, just helping. Okay, she's just helping. Ambulance say go. They say they brought the ambulance truly. They brought the ambulances truly. Hey, the one with the so ya clad that one too. Say I you can shoot obet me aka can first. Na nema or now saklaba. And those things are at the port today. And the company
equipment they come on
they are at the port for 7 years now. They are the port. And the company is saying that okay, and your problem. So much I cut 3.7 million. Oh, when you were
307 ambulance at the Bayano. It was fully specific almost specified.
That is your style.
So you see this house just telling us because if really according to what you are saying today and you are telling me say Marcus send me document me the ruling of the court by the rule of the court in it. Let me say the count one. So I am speaking of offense. You are trying to make it look like say I'm trying to help you out.
Well, I don't need your help. Why do you help me out? Young fan say on they have ruled that to force your man in them.
Why they got some money in them?
Young fan, sir.
Don't
let's assume that rule.
I'll not be here for you to mess.
Let's assume this is what the NPP wanted. Let's assume. American is different. Let's assume that NPP for Madrid Bonnie. What they are doing, that can only come from the wicked mind of the devil. Say, Atofos Yentin Tumuno, your family say they have succeeded.
What's
Ghana, your family say they have succeeded. I think Bonnie would the address.
I would argue me.
Ghana for you now,
I must say, no, make my chance.
For you to say that,
I
your leaders in Ghana. We are the inquiry, whoever is appointed as a president, president. the kasa bi ho a ya ntwensan don't let us use political in area
enti president no or ya ade na ye musi
ade obetuma kasa oni nya adwene but onye
to kasa woodie
I'll
never make you make that
statement. So obi ya twa ba ni pakro no ya ade hu si abe
oni nya adwene or penny oni nya adwene
let me agree to you. You are the host. Enti say if you fan say adwene we ain't before far. Okay, they are succeeded enti ato force your them Ghana for them monte ato forcing. The problem I want to say, okay, there's 24 ambulances and I Ghana Hano. Or per se or Buama ambulances no number 9 crazy. And according to what they are saying, now you have 50 at a go. I say bet me at 3.7 million euros to them. But almost 30 by they can buy no. At the force in Buama, it's a scandal be my 2.3 billion. Enti na boni awa ye no enti o se echi no tum company as can do more so say ade we abagu ye ne ma say enti sika mo de ma ye no ye pese de ma de amamu na ye ka no na ye be fire ade o se won pe na MPP ni na ni agi aya makasa wi
all right
you see, sometimes I feel very pity and very sad when I hear certain statements like this. The Criminal Offences Act, it can be said in Section 179A. What's the one? Any person who by a willfully act or omission cause loss, damage or injury to the property of any public body or any agency of the state to commit an offense. Two, any person who in the course of any transaction or business with a public body or any agency of the state intentionally cause damages or losses, whether economic or otherwise, to the body or agencies commit an offense. Three, any person through whose willfully, malicious, or fraudulent action or omission, A, the state incurred a financial loss, or B, the security of the state is endangered, commit an offense. So in this case, if 50 bands and one a letter of credit of 3.7 million, 50 million 30 be an amount of 2.37 million. In this case, have you protected the public purse? Have you protected the public purse? No, because letter of credit, I regarding to the arrangement, they said arrangement is the first 50 consignment, then you make a payment over there. So if the payment is not there, if the payment has not been made, then at least you need to understand that at the forcing must face because nobody is doing that. Their mindset is trying to make you wait. But the issue is I just want to use this opportunity to let the NEC people have it in mind. Say, Emra Motinas Mudroy 1992 Constitution. Onona nene omuyusu no mudidi asem. So if today one Motinas no mudroy more throw this constitution up. Nobody is trying to arrest anybody or nobody is trying to prosecute at the force on this. It's a court. Maybe some question. Maybe some. If at the force every case. What kind of mentality? Today we leave everything to the learned judge to take over on this issue, so that we will understand the issue also. But with that, if the issue and the contention won't see us here, it's better you find out. Why? Who should I? And no one else why. Anyone else say white? Who knows say white? Me say white. Why should I put on white? Why do you think I'm always happy when I see somebody being prosecuted wrongly? Why? I'm not like you people. I'm not like you. I'm not like you. Who is going to endorse a statement which you know is going to cause riots in the country? I'm not like you. I don't endorse such things. I don't endorse such things. Oh, stop yourself. Stop. You don't. What you are saying?
He is the one who was doing the shooting.
What is true or not? Please.
What is wrong about it?
Hey,
all right. And then me generation thinkers move them area mama. Come on, I de higher she. Sa ni be kono. You do political season. And you say ya na obinya no why? Ai, ebe ko ebe yetu amfru sa. Ye be ko ahoma ne so na ye ne mu so adi nkomo. Wa wo fie, wa wo ba bia hwe me wo ka mu ba bia wo te hospital na yendi nkomo. Me se oba na radio nu wa ma na kofom TV na wo hwe a twon fi hu anama TV ni nkofom mentie hu TV ni so ti hu e wo phone ni so na nkomo hwehwe no entimi enkoyi emai. Ye mpentokwa ntokwa bi ani ha wo ba no be kasa ma kasa ho nti na ye nkoyi nim. O man Ghana ene ye chichire 0303955197 0307098467 0303955197 0307098467 obetimi do text message no e dia ba obetimi do text message number 0531930983 na yakinkan wo ha e di amount na fi yenko yenim e wa homa no so 0303955197 Hello, Dini Babi Akasafi. Hello, Dini Babi Akasafi.
Are you man what's there?
Mini ame Joso.
I'm what you can't do.
Mahu dada.
Orobo nyamisha papa. I need my power. It's answer in the message so. Yeah, okay, so I don't know transfer. It took the amasamai. It was said of food yapa and your piano. Get him ata. Papa Juma. Nyamisha onwa na eko last one eko ma zoom la yo panipa na sanwa Japan papa yi o ba she connection ni Accra e finibu wa no motafe oh my goodness ma for me can say oyin ba ne bia ya ka say MP no stand NDC di mo no ba no ya che no ayi osu police station na ko NDC 4 kama Omumpre, I'm a president for him too. No, by Bessia, Yakotua Bateke, Yakotua, Yatua, 1 for 2, Yakoya transfer. Bomb, a 2 ammunitions, a giant, a number of almost Ukraine war, that could give a boom come, or by Bessia. And I put the father almost more, and this is company for you, no Catamo or super station is Omumpre. Yet the way woman. Eko tutuna no na ya odi tuogu ne kamu o fi am trida am yan tutuna no na wo ye dan obedem wo ko Monday na be o fi mu obade yan fo tuo ngogu kamu oni nyame nya
say hello Dini Babi Akasafi. Hello
me no what you saying
about the other room
me ya so me akraneta moda eya kunti nti we kasa. Me ya na ye ntiase.
Edru baby ameba, edru baby ya rebata, unti rebatas ni dru hodi ya.
No, rebata no, one me have it ya go at the same time. Passing financial loss to the state. A criminal case. Na hukumu ni paswe. And a civil case. The Bank of Ghana, say once a boka more than 60 billion. You go. Say no say causing financial loss to the state. Say no say on parliament, and I don't count. See that one no then you could be baku what say. You to me say single person kura. You will sorry to the family kura yanka. And I know you jump to off because baba na own to. You could be pa necessary. Kaka you could was a one. So the president boom to the nipa prepare nipa. Tell you so obi ahu here. MPP are there sound na makafa. The chairman excavator more than 400 a year. Sa you see ashini na. No no fa no we be akamani. Una o papa o excavator na ashina. Smart a man won ye dalam self. Na na do ye kan fa assembly do ka 2060 and this is what the nam say obo be good dalam say and the kura and the kura china oba be shebuki. And wa shebuki na me kunkum nipa. Ya si excavator. Sa de shebna. Oh, and no baby has a young class for young school, but you will need. You are being said, you want to walk in the answer. Yeah, now you. School, media, God and check wisdom, your child wisdom will school. Well, it is two parties now, almost a more than a form. Muna won't control you. Yeah, no more satellite, they are two about now. Some the papa did it. A minute later, come I told. Hello,
hello. 0303-955-197 0307-098-467. Hello, Dean Baby Akasafi.
Thank you when you do a Israel constituency. Minia, my Michel Naboya Kasim, Yaminkano Papa, you didn't pay a time to be ebe ko ye kadi amano so ya papa ba mi aso de ye genia include aba dada enti okono si guzo e de beboa minia se ya no bi be ka galansi a me galansi de mi muso bi ka tie ku ado abanya na chese mi ni e bia na wa free Ghana ha okono de wako konkumi yeso obi abi gero se galansi fuo no media ni ba mi jiwo tani pan ye kana asem obi ni nyawo de sanya eje osuke ni na enfans more money input you enti sanya ke do bi di oso oba be yom no makoye adwuma no ni wa ye nim se garansi ya ma fo ye e mo ma ye ni fry bi ni mu di pe garansi onu ankala be kai radio so ye bi o ye ni fry sanya pe sa di Muhammad ti san ko fo ni tofu se papa do Muhammad ye sanya we se no so so gbanfu ni die en se ye so so ni ma bi gbanfu no ba be ye sama Ghana so ni ba sa sai na pro sana papa nsutie nti joma ma de yini fi rate nukura na ba me ko ni ya tanko da si pa fi iswan
me da say hello Dean Baby Akasafi. Hello Dean Baby Akasafi. Ma uti ni nko from why
good morning
Dean Baby Akasafi.
If I say from Mary, make a half origin.
I have a half origin.
If I shine.
Yanko. Meet you, pa.
If I show radio, make a craft fire, the next in a allowance no crack. Nana donate Dr. Baumia. For my idea, how much your continuous students made the hammer. Akaya na ye last year ya service this year into yesterday na onye bibi mfa homai.
Okay. O de wa we o de o.
If I shine ye ya service this year. Ya che ni musa ye de number into on kai. Why?
Mate me da say hello Dean Baby Akasafi. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Good evening, Baby Akasafi.
Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, uti the maninko
like we Pacific Kasaka Cafe, woman as your craft to now, or two.
Uti the TV now to one maninko from.
Hello.
Madinki aka say oba ofra o TV no ma na kofom ana no atwe ho enso obi fra obeso ten ho o TV ni so. Hello Udini Baby Akasafi.
Good morning.
Morning.
Me pa cho dan sunu Blaka.
Yanko.
Ba ba juma pa nyami sho. Yo ye nyina ya papa ya Kasim. One is different, Papa, and the Akasim Yamisha. Opening the Pacho Ghana, honey, who, Jenny Murray, your son, Jenny, yeah, Emma, or my Ghana. The Papa Baumia, ɛkɔ campaign ɔduru baabi a obiara bɔ n'abɔ so ɛsɛ papa yi sɛ fata obi si yɛhwɛ yɛ papa maama 24 year economy wokɔ fuom a tuma kɔkɔrɔ na wɔ fuom wee anisoade mu mi iwe kɔ bato ne ɛtutia wɔ a wosɛ ɛka komisa meyɛ ɛlɛgya komisa ɔnyɛ hwee wo policy na wode kɔ no ɛnyɛ papa 24 year economy ne mfa so dɛn ne Ghana bɛyɛ no na sɛ ba ofisa biribiara ɛkɔ digital meyɛ ka metua like de a phone so abrabɔ yɛ simple nti ɔno ne yɛpɛ ɛnti papa maama yi obi fusakra wa ɛmpɛ woo tɔn yɛmpɛ woba dum so nkɔmfam so pa ɔbɔkena baabi nnɛ saa ɔmo bɛba o na ɔmo ambo yɛnsa nto ɔbama o ɛne ɛsɛ wanya yɛmpɛ woo tɔn
mɛda ase hello wodi ne baabi akasa fi hello wodi ne baabi akasa fi